You said this your first class at?
I've never been to Saturday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just came last night to the
Hebrew
teaching class.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really interested in learning Hebrew, and I'm try to make it throughout the week so I can learn all the. I'm trying to start picking up the customs and stuff. You know what I mean?
All right.
So, that's my first.
When did you first learn about the truth?
Shoot. Well, I came into. I learned about ISUPK many years ago, probably like 2015.
Well,
when I first ran ISUPK, or just when I was seeing them online and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't under the same understanding I am now, because it seemed kind of I don't know, intense or weird or whatever. So I was, you know what I mean? I was listening, I was watching all the debates between Tazariak and Brother Polite and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I went off and I pretty much researched all the religions. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them. Muslim, I researched all that. Meditation, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And but I didn't come into it in any type of belief sense. I never was a believer of anything, right? And so I came into all I was doing was studying the law. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by law is the legal system, because I was feeling oppressed by the legal system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So I'm studying the legal system, but then also I'm looking at all the other different religions, and studying the legal system brought me to, I would say, Old Testament, truth, whatever you want to call it, because it's part and parcel with the legal system, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I had to accept it as truth. So now, I need to further my knowledge into mainly Old Testament, but Hebrew in general. I want to learn Hebrew. I want to start practicing the customs, because as far as I'm concerned, all law is based off of the Hebrew principles, Old Testament.
All right, sure. We're gonna talk about it, man. If you got any questions, we'll definitely answer them. The way Sabbath service works is a little different from Hebrew class, or scripture breakdown class, or what have you. And get that, brother, the Bible? You got a Bible?
Not on my person.
Okay. Good night, right? All right. You ready?
Come.
All right. Shalom Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahshua B'Katham, Yahshua Atam Bashem Yahshai, ICPK. Sabbath service here again. Today's topic is walking the light. I'll explain after we throw up the prayers. After we throw up the prayers in the Hebrew, as is our tradition and culture to do so. Let's see. You got your. No, that's good. That's good. All right, we're gonna get started in just a second. We're gonna throw up these prayers. But first, I want to say, I mind you, just me and this brother. This means to stand. Go ahead, get a crack at it. Just give me a crack at it. Sorry. No, it's no sweat. So you want to. All right. Oh, sorry. Let me get a. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You leave it like that. That's fine. But let me get a. Swap. All right, so you're gonna state your registry swap. So you're going, there you go.
Swap big ass bang y'all swallow.
Swat. So we're gonna repeat it. Swat. Bun God. Bun Yasharala. Then you salute us.
Shalom Yahweh, Shalom Yahweh, Barakatham.
And then we cross the sword as we do it. I'm trying to show you how it goes as well, slightly. Right? So Swat, Bun God, Bun Yasharala. And then salute us again.
Shalom Yahweh, Shalom Yahweh, Barakatham.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh. That's fine. Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And the brother comes to his right side. No sweat. Right? Go ahead and give it a crack at it. Give it a crack at it. Try it again. Go out to learn, you know, sorry. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. So you're gonna SAR, face me, SAR. Right hand, SAR. And then with your left fist over your chest. Then extend, and then
La Yasharala.
there you go. Which means to Israel. All right, SAR, face me. There you go, SAR. Go ahead, blow one more time. Like this.
Like,
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll give it one. Hold that in for me, over shot. Sorry, fish. Sorry. All right, Ma'am Piyakadum, which means everyone standing face the east. Look to the east. I'll be saying the prayers in the Hebrew. Priest Officer Artisan will be saying them in the English. All right, Artisan?
Come.
And we go through up the prayers in the Hebrew and the English. Starting with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Bashamayim.
Shabbat Shamayim.
You try your best, it's fine. Kodash. Hayah.
Shemka. Yahweh. Malakutka. Taba'at. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha.
Ratazah.
Kawah. Hayah. Bashamayim. Come. Call. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawaknawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawaknawa. Lola. Tawanawa. Basayawa. Abal. Hawashinawa. Ayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wala'ala. Watapara. Aman.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Hakat, which means the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai. Babakashai. Kutananawa. Hakat. Rapa'ah. Call. Madawa. Hakat. Matahar. Ha. Natazarayim. Hakat. Lahaquayim. Hakat. Akawath, Tama'ala, Bahasham, Aman.
Hakak, which is the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
The blessings. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Alahayim. Tazab Ya'ah. Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawapyim.
Alawapyim.
Hasaranyim.
Hasaranyim.
Hakwatazayunyim.
Hakwatazayunyim.
Hakayayoyim.
Hakayayoyim.
Waha'akwatyim.
Waha'akwatyim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahasham.
Bahasham.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
The water.
Aman.
The blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahana.
Commanding General Yahana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayunya.
Ayunya.
Haryim.
Haryim.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Gaba'ah.
Gaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ishah.
Ishah.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Ratazah.
Ratazah.
All.
Nathan.
Mawat.
Mawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
All. Ganawam.
Ganawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Ganawam.
Ganawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashim.
Yayashim.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharallah.
Yasharallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Yad.
Ayad.
Yimka.
Yimka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Vayarach.
Vayarach.
Ilayallah.
Ilayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Yashamarka.
Yakal.
Yakal.
Rai.
Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Azka.
Taza'aka.
Wa'aka.
Wa'aka.
Ma'ida.
Ma'ida.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Awalam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
Will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold,
He that keepeth Israel.
he that keepeth Israel
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade
Upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee
From all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
All right. The last prayer will be Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All.
Naya.
Laka.
Lakai.
All.
All.
Zakarash.
Zakarash.
All.
All.
Shaquat.
Shaquat.
All. Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Yibika.
Yibika.
Hamayawan.
Yamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Isle.
Isle.
Amaka.
Amaka.
Ironwa.
Iowa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Ayatha.
Ayatha.
Tazawa.
Tazawa.
Isle.
Isle.
Pawanika.
Pawanika.
Amara.
Amara. Mawa.
Makakidam.
Makakidam.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala. Zakar.
Zakar.
Shum.
Shum.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Awada. Kaya.
Kaya.
Mawai Tazawa.
Mawai Tazawa.
Ba.
Mala.
Kadwa.
Kadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Arya.
Arya.
Faratwa.
Faratwa.
Alaya.
Alaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wa.
Wa.
Ishmaelia.
Ishmael.
Awaba.
Awaba.
Hagarium.
Hagarium.
Mabal.
Mabal.
Waimuan.
Waimuan.
Waimalat.
Waimalat.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Amishabia.
Amishabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Dum.
Dum.
Ashawar.
Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Iwa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Bunya.
Bunya.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kasayak, Sarah,
Kayedyan, Manakal, Yashwan, Shamadwa, Bayun, Yara, Hayawa, Yaman, Adama, Sayatama, Nada, Yamua, Kaira, Kazaba, Katazol, Manai, Call, Sayakumwa, Ashar, Marwa, Arasha, Nawa, Alahayim, Sayadumwa, Gogala, Kakwash, Lapunya, Raka, Kaash, Ira, Kalaba, Kalahat, Hariyam, Kun, Radatma, Zairika, Babasa, Balam, Malah, Punyahum, Pulawan, Waya, Kashwa, Shemka, Hawa, Bakashwa, Waya, Hawa, Waya, Parwa, Waya, Badwa, Waya, Kaya, Ata, Shemka, Hawa, Badka, I'll call, Ratiza.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still, O God.
Be not still, O God.
For lo, thine enemies make atonement.
Thine enemies make atonement.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They are taking crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Of Baal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. A sword also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zaid. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The houses of God in possession. Oh my God. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Lord. Let them be confounded. And troubled forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
Sorry, face me. Sorry. Push it down. Your shot. You made me seated. Get the most high hand. All right. Today's
I got it right now.
He gets it.
Okay, so yeah, we slacking. Sabbath service. Today we're gonna be talking about walking in the light. Today we're going to be talking about walking in the light. Why is that important to walk in the light? To walk into the light. Walking in the light. You can sit up here, brother. Right? No, I know you know what. Go ahead, read Isaiah 2 and 5 real quick. So what we do is we're gonna read 7 verses in the Hebrew, synopsis, and then break it down into English. All right, that's what we do every Sabbath service. Read 7 verses Hebrew, break it down in English. But to give you an idea of what I'm talking about is Isaiah 2 and 5. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord.
Read it again.
Come. Verse 5. O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord.
Unlock and then lock it. It's like it. Right, so the scriptures say, come, you at Isaiah 2 and 5, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord, which blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians fail to do, right? But what does it mean to walk in the light? When it's dark, can you see? No. You can't see nothing in the dark. Hell, you can't even see your own self, you see? But when you're in the light, you can, oh, damn, I shouldn't be doing that. You see, so, but what is that measuring stick of right and wrong? Go to Proverbs 6 and 23. Proverbs 6 and 23, because, listen, it's quite simple. What the Christian church failed to do is teach the Bible. You know why? Because they don't know the Bible. We use the Bible to teach the Bible. You see, I'm not going to tell you anything just off thin air. I'm not going to wing it up here. I'm going to teach you what the Bible says. The Bible says in Psalms 119, 104, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. So we're going to get the precepts to show what the light is. Go to Proverbs 6 and 23.
Come. The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp.
For the commandment is a lamp. Read on.
And the law.
And the what?
And the law.
One more time.
And the law.
And the law
is light.
Is what?
Is light.
And the law is light. You see that? So we want to walk in the light. What's the light?
Law.
The law is light. You see? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding can be found in the law. You see, and we're going to go over and touch the foundation of, the Most High's law. You see, a lot of people like to call them the 10 Commandments, but we're going to really examine them and look at it like that. So let's go to Exodus 20. Let's go to Exodus chapter 20. What? Oh, wait. What? Did you like it? What? So we're going to go to Exodus 20. I'll read it in the Hebrew, first 7 verses. Right? Because Passover is coming up. I'll touch on that a little bit. That's, what that means to us as Israelites. All right, cool. Exodus 20 and 1. Wayadabar Alahayim Ath Kal Hadabarim Ha'Allah La'amar Anakya Yahweh Alahayaka Ashar Hawataza'at Yaka Ma'arataza Matazarium Mabayath Abadayam La'a Yahweh Laka Alahayim Akarium Al Panya La'a Tha Aisha Laka Pasal Wayakal Thamawana Ashar Bashamayim Mama'il Wa Aishar Ba'arataza Mathakath Wa Ashar Bamyum Mathakath La'arataza La'a Tha Shathakwa Laham Wa La'a the Ibadum Kaya Anakya Yahweh Alahayaka Al Qana'a Paquad I1 Abath Isle Panyum Isle Shalashim Wa Isle Rabayim Lashanaya Wa Aisha Kasad La Lapyam, La Habaya, Wala Shamaria, Matazawatya, La'a, Vasha'a, Ath, Sham, Yahweh, Alahayaka, La Sha, Wa'a, La'a, Ya Nakwa, Yahweh, Ath, Ashar, Yasha'a, Ath, Shamwa, La Shawa. All right, that's the first 7 verses. So we're going to read the first 7 verses in Exodus 20 and 1. Go ahead.
Come. The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Right. This is the Most High telling Israelites that he is the Most High, our power, which delivered us out of Egypt. Now, what happened in Egypt?
Slavery.
Right. Egypt means bondage. From the Greek Egyptos. You see? It means bondage, literally. How do I know that? Read that again.
Come. Let me start from verse 1. The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of what?
Bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. Egypt means bondage. Bondage means slavery and captivity. We were captives, blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, under who?
Pharaoh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. Now, what nation was Pharaoh? You know, the Bible deals with nations.
Right.
You see? So what nation was Pharaoh of?
I don't know. Just Egypt.
He was Egyptian. Get a brother hand.
Right.
Now, who are the Egyptians? When you think of the Egyptians, you don't want to think about the people in Egypt today. Those are not the original Egyptians. The original Egyptians were tall, dark. Dark. You see what I'm saying? Africans. Africans are not our people. You know that, right?
Oh, God. I understand
that. Why would I, okay. I tell that to people, and it's a sense our people sometimes they can't come.
Well, the thing is that, if we were in slavery in Africa, in Egypt, okay, even if the Egyptians are black or whatever, we're still separate from them because we're in bondage, right?
Yeah.
We're separate people. Right?
They had us in bondage for a reason. And even today, right? When you look at the transatlantic slave trade, who made a deal with the white man or our oppressor?
Egyptians.
The Africans.
Africans.
Yeah, they're Africans. They're a type of African.
Africans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Africans don't look at it. Africans aren't black people. You know what I'm saying? We're black. Well, I'm native, but I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians all come from Israel. See? So we were all together in that slavery. Right? When we read about the 12 tribes, we were in slavery, we were in bondage. Same thing today. Blacks, our brothers, was in slavery. Natives was catching hell. Hispanics was catching hell. That it wasn't the Chinese man. Nope. Why was it just us? It wasn't the East Indian. It was us. You see? Keep reading.
Come. Verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
So when the Most High delivered us from the Egyptians, right, and hardcore bondage after being there for hundreds of years, generation after generation, the Most High decided to raise a man up by the name of Moses, right? And Moses, what he did was, he was selected by the Most High to go to Pharaoh and tell him to let his people go so that we can serve the Most High. The whole reason why the Most High delivered us, one of the reasons, I'm not going to say the whole reason, one of the reasons why is so that we can serve him. Black people and Hispanic people have lost their idea of serving the Most High. You grow up in America, you go to the Christian church, you go to the Muslim mosque, they don't teach you how to serve the Most High. How do you serve the Most High? We're going to read about it. Read it from the top, verse 3.
Come. The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Right, thou shalt have no other powers before me. Pick it up, Swap. Right? Thou shalt have the brother read it. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Now, why is that? Why is that the first thing the Most High let us know through Moses?
It's like, it seems like Israel always adapts to other gods. Like, that's the first thing we always tend to.
Okay. Give me more.
Because if we put anything else before the Most High, we want to serve Him with our whole heart.
Absolutely. There's a little more, though. It's a little more. That was good.
Because the Most High is a jealous power?
He is a jealous power. But where we just come from?
We just came out the land of Egypt.
Right. Now, what was going on in Egypt?
We were serving other gods.
You said you read about the Meta Netter? Things like that? The Egyptian Book of the Dead and all that garbage? The Egyptians had a god for everything.
Right.
They had the Apis, the bull god, Geb, Ra. You see what I'm saying? All these gods. So the Most High, like, I'm the only God. Forget what you learned in Egypt. Forget what they was teaching you.
Right.
I'm the only power. You see, I darkened Egypt. Where was Ra then? You see? That was the point of those plagues. The Most High was showing you their gods are no gods. Right. I'm God. You see? Keep reading. That meaning have no other powers before me. I'm the Most High.
Oh God.
Right? Don't even make an image of me. Like the Egyptians did. That's what the Egyptians did. Had them all on the wall. We don't make carvings of the Most High. And this is the Most High. And then put candles around it and kiss the picture.
Oh,
we don't do that.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Exodus chapter 20.
Because you're not going to see God and live.
Right.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
There it is there. Don't make no graven images. Why? Because in Egypt, they made images. They needed something to see. That's the problem with blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. We need something to see. Right? Like, think about it. A lot of people, the reason why they don't believe in God, well, I've never seen this, I've never seen that, especially with them Egyptian cats, right? People that are brothers that believe in, Egyptian ideology, right? Oh, well, we got this Pharaoh's bones. Where's Moses' bones? We got this person's bones and this the remains of his skull. And
right.
So, yeah, I don't want if I may. I just wanted to bring up that's a perfect example. Like a lot of brothers and sisters, they lost faith in the Most High. So
right.
Because we couldn't see him, so we started believing in these false gods because, like you said, they'll build a statue of like Anubis or something. And because we
right.
could see it, we're like, oh, well, that must be a god because we could see him right now.
Right.
That's just an example of us losing faith.
I was just talking to my niece.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't seen since my brother died years ago, so they was little. But I just got in contact with her yesterday because I seen my nephew and she lived in Austin, Texas. And I was telling her, I got to talk to her. I was telling her I was gonna be down in Houston for the Passover. She's like, this weekend? I'm like, no, the 24th weekend. And she's like, oh, because it's all of this, a lot of Israelite groups is gonna be that dark day tonight. It's supposed to be something like the dark day when they be looking up at this, and saying something about the Lord, like the liver. I said, the Bible says that we're not supposed to be amazed with
signs of heaven.
Yeah, signs of heaven and stuff. I said, no, we celebrate the Passover, when the Most High killed the firstborn of everything, deliver us out of Egypt.
Right. Passover.
Yeah, because
right.
she wanted, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to be looking. I said, no, I guess I won't be seeing that tonight. She said, yeah, like tonight there's something about the darkness of the sky.
Yeah, I don't know. I stay away from stay away from things like that.
They probably got it from that one of the plagues that the Most High did, like we just reading how he darkened the sky, or
mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't know. what
Yeah.
you're talking about. You know, sometimes I was like, oh, just start talking about something else. I was talking to the one said, you know, sometimes you talk to people and they so into their beliefs. Sometimes you just got to shut up and just say, yeah, you know what I mean?
Fact.
You just got to be quiet and let them say what they want to say because you know the truth.
You know what the problem is though? A lot of people feel like they can't. You can't teach me nothing.
Right.
You can't. What you gonna show me?
Right.
The sky gonna turn dark tonight. Yeah. Did you know that? Like, come on, man.
My other son was like, Mom, the sky always that dark at night.
For real, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, like I said, we're going over this because Passover's coming up. Passover meaning what?
This was it's a celebration. So it's like it. Let me get. Is it why we're celebrating Passover, or is it what happened during Passover?
You tell me.
I mean, we're celebrating it because it was the final plague to make Pharaoh loosen the children of Israel. But I mean, like, I mean, come on, I just put it. That's why we celebrate.
No.
Oh my God.
Like the Passover is, I think, because of the night when the death angel passed over the house.
Give her a hand.
That had the blood on the door.
Right? Do you know if you didn't put that blood, the blood of the lamb over your doorpost, death wasn't gonna pass over.
That's right.
Death would have entered in like it did with the Egyptians. But because we were covered, the Lord told us, if you're gonna take the blood of lambs and put it on your doorpost, and death is gonna see that and pass over your house. You see? You know death is coming again, right?
Yes, sir.
Death is coming. But do you have the blood of the lamb on your doorpost? Now I'm not saying go to your local
butcher,
slaughter the lamb in Ontario,
right,
California, and put, oh my goodness, get a bucket of blood. You're gonna look like a maniac in front of your house doing that. We don't do that. Right? Now, how are you covered?
You're covered by repenting and following the statutes and commandments of the Most High.
Yeah, that's true, but that wasn't what I was looking for.
You're covered by, being in this truth.
Are we covered by the sacrifice that the Most High made for our sins?
Close.
It's like it's is it the I don't want to say it wrong though. Is it like the armor or like the spirit of Most High or something? I can't think of it.
Who was our sacrifice? Go to Corinthians.
Oh God.
Go to Corinthians. I'm gonna just show y'all this real quick. You still got Exodus 20?
First or second, sir?
1 Corinthians 5.
Oh God.
And go to verse 6. Verse 7.
Oh God. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 5 and verse 7.
Right, go ahead.
Purge out therefore the old leaven.
Purge out therefore the old leaven. You learning this truth, you have to purge out the old leaven. What does that mean? The things that you used to do, that you learned that you're not supposed to do, you stop doing.
Right.
You see, like when I tell people, the Bible says this, they get all in their feelings. Oh, no, that's not. Right? I didn't heard it all. See? It says it right here. Right here, literally. Not to do that. But, okay, go ahead and do it then. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for you grown. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that. I do that with kids. Right. I do it with eat the food. Oh, what? It's on a pink plate.
That's true
You got a point though. I'm just playing. But eat your food, man. Kids do that. Israel be big kids. You see? But you learn what's wrong, you stop doing what's wrong. You learn this truth, you start doing the truth. You don't just hear it, go home, man, that was good. And then smoke some weed. That's wrong. Go ahead.
Khan. That ye may be a new lump.
That you may be a new lump. Read on.
As ye are unleavened.
As ye are unleavened. Right? This is all figurative in comparison to the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which is held after the night of Passover. We would what? Not eat anything with yeast or leavening for 7 days. So Paul is using this as an example. Remove the leavening from you. Anything that's keeping you back from serving the Most High to your best potential, remove it. Read on.
Come. For even Christ.
For who?
For even Christ.
Even Christ. Malcolm X.
For even Christ.
Martin Luther King.
For even Christ.
T.D. Snakes.
For even Christ.
Read on.
Our Passover.
Our who?
Our Passover.
Read on.
Is sacrificed for us.
Christ, our Passover, was sacrificed for us. When death come again, if you in the truth, meaning if you in Christ, death gonna pass over. Because he was the sacrificial lamb, was he not?
Come.
So we don't have to go on our doorpost and put blood. He already covered that. You see?
Come.
But not if you still doing what the hell you want to do. Right? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. The Most High demands obedience. Not every day. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm sorry. Do it again. I'm sorry. Do it again. How you know you're going to get to say I'm sorry next time? When you do it, the Most High give you a damn heart attack. You see, that's how much you got to fear the Most High. The Most High will kill you. The Bible says, through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. You better understand the Most High is a living power. You see? So we're going over these commandments. So if you're not keeping them, start to keep them. They're not, the Most High didn't ask us to climb 3 mountains in a week. Climb Mount Everest. And that'll please me. You see? Most High just don't steal.
Simple.
Easy, right?
Simple.
No, hell no, not amongst us. We are thieves. Our people are thieves. Shout out to half my cousins. I love you, but I know where my damn shoes went. So like you, my 12s, my favorite pair of, yeah, man. Listen. Yeah, I'm gonna call him, but I'm just joking. I ain't tripping. That was, years ago. But stealing, simple things such as stealing, lying, sleeping with someone else's wife. You see, it's like our people get an adrenaline rush out of doing the wrong thing. You should get an adrenaline rush doing the right thing, right? You should feel good about, okay, I'm not gonna steal. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna build a image of the Most High, and my living room brothers ain't gonna know about it, but I'm gonna have it for myself. You see? Don't do the right thing. Go ahead, keep reading in Exodus.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or is in the earth beneath,
right?
Or is in the water under the earth.
Now let me ask you this. Is it wrong, say you got a throne, is it wrong to have images of lions on the right and the left? Sculptures?
So like, sir, that's depending on what you're doing with them. Like,
exactly. Who did that though? Who had a lion on his right and his left? Sculptures.
With the Most High in the fourth dimension.
No. Solomon.
Go.
Solomon, right? It's what you do with it. Like, okay, say we have, because people read this and say, you're not even supposed to take pictures. These are not. You can take pictures. You can have a sculpture of a lion. You can have a sculpture of a panther. That's nothing wrong with that. The sin is you start bowing down to it and praying to it most high as you're looking at this image. That's wrong.
That's right.
See, that's what Muslims do. A damn rock fell from the sky and they built a big black box over it, and then they go and worship it. All them. You ever see the big crowd of Muslims? I forget what it's called. In Mecca.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forget what it's called.
Cobblestone.
The cobblestone.
Oh, kind of, yeah, it's cobblestone.
Right. They surround it and they just all in unison.
Hundreds of it.
Thousands.
Yeah, not yet.
You lucky if you make it in there. Right? Thousands of them all over a rock. That's why the Most High said in Jeremiah, saying to a rock, thou art my father. You see? Mm-hmm. A rock ain't our father. You see what I'm saying? But the Most High is our rock. You gonna feel me on that one? Come on, man. We gotta rock with.
Slogging.
We gotta rock
I
with.
hear you. I'm just listening. Slogging.
Just saying.
I understand.
We don't worship images.
Come.
You see? But keep reading.
Verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them.
Right, we don't bow down. We don't bow down to anything. See? Hell, when an angel appeared to brothers are in fear, immediately bow down. My Lord. And the angels say, don't bow down to me.
Right.
Every time. Even angels understand. You bow down to the Lord, not me. An angel in its power. You see? Read on.
Nor serve them.
Nor serve them. How do you serve an idol? Think about your life. Think about the things you've experienced, the things you've seen with your own eyes. Going to church. You ever been to church? You ever seen okay, remember what tripped me out? It was a few years ago, randomly on TV, it was a Catholic service, or Catholic Sunday service. I don't know if they call it. And they was walking around the church, swinging the incense burners. And then they formed a line, and the line stopped at the image of, fake Christ. And basically, they all started, praying to it. They're praying to that image that they see, And I'm sitting thinking to myself, like, damn, like, they're really worshiping the idol right now. Like, they don't get that? You're really worshiping the idol. You see, and a majority of Catholics is Hispanics.
Yeah.
Those are our people. That's why when you read about the Northern Kingdom in the Bible, you're like, yeah, them is Hispanics.
Right.
Because they was caught up heavy in idolatry in the Bible. The same thing. You see? I mean, our people, Judites and Benjamites are too, but man, Ephraim and Issachar and Latin brothers, man, they got it bad.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? I remember they was carrying it. Like you see them videos on Facebook, they carrying a statue of saint, not even mentioned in the Bible, and some white guy, blonde hair and blue eyes, and they drop him, and everybody hysterical and crying because the head of this statue fell. You worshiping that? Yeah. What kind of God can't save himself? You see what I'm saying?
Nah, it's true.
The Most High not gonna be in a position to where he gonna have to cry for him. You don't worry about me. Worry about your damn self. I'm the Most High.
For real.
You see? That's the. I mean, like the sister said, the Most High is jealous over those things. Because the Most High like I'm the Most High. What is this? You grab a broomstick, take the sweeper off, and put a head of lettuce on there. You'll have a new religion. People will worship it. People will worship it. I remember it was a movie based on a real event where a woman claimed she saw Jesus in her screen door.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I seen that.
And the town went crazy. Like, come on, man.
Sloggy, I just gotta say something. Like, going again, like, that just really shows how little faith, brothers and sisters in the world really have in the Most High. Like, you put an apple in front of them and tell them, hey, praise this, they gonna sit there and do it. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's really what some brothers and sisters really do out there.
Yeah, that's a reality.
It is.
Go ahead, Nazar.
So like, I think Cecil Projet, he pulled up in some bread one time too, and they didn't want to eat the bread, and they like worshiped the bread for a minute too. I gotta look it up.
And
seen it.
And another one, they had Mary, right? They said that she was crying. The statue was crying.
Right.
And the whole,
yeah.
I mean, they made a big deal about it. Mary's crying. Oh my goodness.
Right.
This is the sign that we've been waiting for that's not written in the Bible. Crazy. And they made all this big deal just to find out it was a leak from the roof. See that? You make an image of the Most High. Now, what's one of the more reasons why you don't make an image of the Most High? Because somebody can come and break it with a hammer. Then what? They destroyed the Most High?
Right.
You see? Even with the name of the Most High, we don't even play with that. We say that in prayer and for edification purposes. Or if it's in one of our credos, which is a prayer. Shema Yasharallah Yahweh Ayanahu Yahweh Kad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our power is one. Those are the only times we say the name of the Most High. I'm not going to put the name of the Most High on a snapback. Just, What happened if I lose it? Then someone that does heroin finds it and wears it. See what I'm saying? I mean, all those things they got to take into account when serving the Lord. It's very serious. Keep reading.
For I, the Lord, thy God, am a jealous God.
All right, the Lord, our power is jealous. Think about it like this. The Most High he compares us like, okay, say you have a wife. You have a woman, right? So you got a woman. Israel is like the Most High's woman. Figuratively, not literally, right? In a allegorical fashion, right? You have a woman. What you gonna do when she gives the attention that is rightfully yours to other men? Right? That's the Most High saying. Thou hast played the harlot with many lovers. That's in the Bible. Israel has been a hoe. You want to be Islam or Muslim, you want to be Buddhist, Seventh-day Adventist, you want to be, all these different religions. You don't want to believe in anything. You want to believe in Stephen Hawkins. You want to believe in Charles Darwin. You want to be a Satanist. You want to be everything but you. You want to be Egyptologist. You want to be Kemetic. You see? Like, all those things are against the Most High. And it shows you that our people are lost at the end of the day. See? And all we got to do is come, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and be who don't want to be Israelite? Like, you got a whole country of people claiming to be Israelites for a reason. Because they know, like, this is the special people.
Yeah.
And the special people don't want to be the special people.
Salagi, if I may, I seen something about, it was the Ammonites, so-called Japanese today, and there's actually a culture that they have in Japan where they have like low riders and they try to wear the chucks, the flannels, and you look at them and they even admit that they're literally copying the culture of so-called Mexicans. Today was the tribe of Issachar.
Right.
And it's just crazy. It's not just the Japanese, it's all these other nations. They try so hard
Samoans
to be, they try to be like us. Like you see, like, okay, these heathen women who try to get like, the butt implants and, the fake lips, all that stuff. They try to portray themselves like an Israelite woman today. Mm-hmm. Well, I found out everybody know about blackface, but it's been becoming more predominant now. They have modern day blackface on social media. It'd be Edomite women who are on like Instagram, all this stuff, and they'll deliberately darken their skin, get curly hair to try to portray themselves like a Hispanic or a black woman. But then you look at them and you like, nah, that's a white woman. They try so hard to be just like us because they know, all these other nations know who we are, but sadly a lot of our brothers and sisters today in the world, they don't know who we are.
Right. No, yeah. But when you tell our people you're an Israelite, no, I'm a Gentile. I ain't no Israelite. Like, being an Israelite is, man, I remember someone told me I was an Israelite. I'm like, I'm an Israelite? You get what I'm saying? Like, you telling me I'm an Israelite. Get out of here. But you tell a lot of our people they're Israelites, they're like, how those people didn't even exist. Right? When there's, tons of records, historically, archaeological proof. Historical references that Israelites are a people. That's why you have those people in the land of Israel today claiming to be us, because they know. You see? And they're not the people. They're not, they don't speak real Hebrew. You see? They speak Yiddish, which is a correlation of 5 Germanic languages. That's not Hebrew. Aleph, Beth, Geth, Death. Right? That's
I know that. Right. So like, I was gonna say, even like the ish part, like, they got people that try to claim that they're Jew-ish.
Oh yeah.
Like ish is like it's you trying to copy, you're not the original.
You're not the original. You see what I'm saying? Something like. They try their best to, be the people of the book, but they're just not. But let's keep reading. What verse you at? 4. Go ahead. No, go do that.
Yeah. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
Right, the Most High is a jealous power. Read on.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Right. So if you don't keep the Most High's commandments, you hate them. That's what you're telling them. You don't have to say it out of your mouth, verbally. That's what you're showing them. Most High really give a damn about what you say. You don't care about what you say. Most High is more about what you do. Right? I tell you in James 1:22, be ye not hearers only, but doers of the word. Most High want you to do. Most High want to see action. I'm coming to class, brother. Yeah, I see you in class. Nigga never come to class. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. This, that. Okay, I hear you. You know what I mean? I hear you.
Salaki, if I may, it even says that. I believe it's in First Thessalonians 5:21.
Yeah.
Prove all things.
How you gonna prove all things?
By doing it.
By showing, yeah. I'm gonna do it. You see? I'm gonna change my life. Because Israel speak, we talk a good one.
Yeah.
We talk a good one. Man, I'm gonna have your money, Earl. On Tuesday, I got you. Tuesday.
You can wait for like
3 Tuesdays later. I'm gonna have your money, man. This is Israel.
Still waiting.
Yeah. So like saying it is like they're like, okay, I said it. You know what I mean?
It's not good enough.
It's not
good enough.
It's not. You can't talk your way into a chariot. You know what I mean? You're not gonna talk your way into salvation, man. You gotta put some action behind your words. You want the kingdom of heaven. You don't want to be destroyed when America's destroyed. You gotta put some work in, changing your life. You see? All your life you put time into nothing. All your life. You studied this, you studied that, and none of it filled that empty space in your spirit. None of it. You learn this truth. You learn about Christ. You learn about Yahushua. You learn about being an Israelite. You learn the truth. You're going to feel that. You're going to be, your spirit's going to be satisfied. You see? And you're going to want more. You see? You're going to want more and more. There's so much to learn. See? Keep reading that.
Verse 6, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
Right? showing mercy, the Most High said he's going to show mercy unto them that keep his commandments. That do what they want to do.
Look.
The Most High, what are the commandments? What are the law, statutes, commandments? What are they? In layman terms, go ahead. Simpler terms.
That's loving the Lord of the order.
That's true. What else? Those are his what?
Requirements.
His requirements. You right there, Swat. Those are his rules. You know what I'm saying? Those are his rules. Right? The Most High is you got to think of the Most High as the, he's the Father. Our Father, which art in heaven. You respect him like you're supposed to respect your Father. You know what I mean? This is his rule. These are his rules. You want to please the Most High? You follow his rules. See? Keep reading.
Verse 7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain.
Right. Another commandment is not taking the name of the Most High in vain. See? Remember I mentioned earlier? And it also, what is someone's name?
Modern day or like biblical?
Modern day is biblical. I
mean, yeah, but kind of like we name each other now is just more like, oh yeah, this is, you know what I mean? Like,
what's your name? Okay.
My name is.
Why is the Most High telling us this? Why is he saying? What did he say? He said, "Thou shalt not take my name in vain."
Yes, sir. Oh, God.
Why is he saying that?
Like, because he's like the power. He's like everything, and not to take that for granted.
That's good.
Sign of respect.
Out of respect. So what?
That's his reputation. That's
reputation. That's one of them I was looking for. Not that.
That's what I was gonna say. It's more like.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it links up with his, you know what I mean, characteristic. Like that's
the things he's done and things like that. Okay.
Like his word.
His word. Because we just learned his name.
I'm gonna catch it.
He said, okay, Israelites just learned his name.
Mm-hmm.
Before Moses, we didn't know the Most High's name.
Right.
Want me to prove it?
Yep.
Go to Exodus 6:3. Exodus chapter 6, verse 3.
It's like, you want Itazam, sir?
Yeah, Itazam.
Okay, come.
6 and 3. The book of Exodus, chapter 6, verse 3.
Let's see what the Lord tells Moses.
And I appeared unto Abraham.
I appeared unto Abraham.
Unto Isaac. And unto Jacob.
Unto Jacob.
By the name of God Almighty.
By the name of God Almighty.
But by my name, Yahweh, was I not known to them.
Right. By my name, Yahweh, was I not known to them. See that?
Oh, God.
Abraham didn't know the Most High's name. Go ahead.
You guys got that in yours. This one say Jehovah. Bro.
It says Jehovah, but Jehovah is like an English translation. You really can't translate the Most High's name.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? That's part of not taking his name in vain in itself, because we know the letter J didn't come around until the 1600s. It's just an extension of the letter I.
Right.
You look in the 1611 King James Bible, it's going to say Iusis. It ain't going to say Jesus.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, for edification's sake, we'll say the Most High's real name. He said, but by my name, Yahweh, was I not known to them. You see that? So now, Moses, when 3 chapters prior to Exodus 6, is where Moses asked the Most High for his name. You see what I'm saying? Like he had the nerve to. The Most High checked him. I am that I am. Mm-hmm. That was the Most High was checking Moses. I am that I am. But nevertheless, this is my name and tell it.
Come.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I am that I am was. It was a checking.
Right.
It wasn't a I am that I am.
Right.
Like in the cinema world.
Yeah.
It was you gotta imagine a black man. I will be what I will be. I'm me. You should ask me my name.
Him.
Yeah. Good.
I remember I was in a Christian church that I am what I am. It was like, he is, what you need him to be. He is.
Oh, right.
And all this. Anything
Christianity.
you just think of, who can tell you?
Yeah.
You wasn't gonna go home and study. You just listen to what they say.
Yeah. You can go home and
What
study.
they tell you in church, it's not even. Like, I ain't going home and study that. Yeah, it's so boring and so
boring.
out of place. And,
yeah.
You want to try to, okay, he said it. That's it.
Yeah. They can't wait to go home. Right. Go ahead. Back in Exodus.
For the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
So what's some ways you could take his name in vain? What does vain mean? We gotta know how to take it in vain to know how, or to know what not to do. That makes sense? So let's you learn the name of the Most High. The only time you use it, man, is in prayer or edification.
Right.
You don't say it like I say any other word or any other name.
Right.
Not Tazam.
Right.
Itazam. So why? See?
Slagi, I got the Merriam-Webster dictionary
definition
definition for vain. So this is the definition of vain in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. First one says, having or showing undue or excessive pride in one's appearance or achievements.
Right.
Number 2 is marked by futility or ineffect.
You're not apocrypha?
That's a big word. Or ineffectualness. The third one is having no real value.
Ooh, that's the one.
There it is.
The Most High's name has all the value.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And you got to treat it as so. And that's a commandment. You go to, this is the Bible, right? These are the books they took out of the Bible, Apocrypha. Apocrypha means what?
Hidden books or something like that.
Get that man a hand. Get that man a hand. That means to hidden books or hidden from public. Like, why are you hiding this from me? Ecclesiastes 17:10. Oh no, wait. And that's not the one. Let me find it really quick. Read that in Exodus again. Let me find this. This is a good precept.
That's when I hit it, because Ecclesiastes is so hard.
Oh no, 20:7. So it's like,
Let me start from the top.
yeah.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
So break that down, that's now.
So it says, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. So we just looked up the Merriam-Webster dictionary definition of the word vain. And the one that sticks out the most, obviously, is number 3, having no real value. And like Priest and Officer Tabawan just brought out, the Most High's name, first of all, it's the Most High, first and foremost.
Right.
There is nothing above him. That's why we refer to him as the Most High. And his name has all the meaning. None of this would be possible without the Most High. So you can't take the Most High's name with no value. Like you brought up before, like putting Most High's name on a t-shirt. Or you just putting it on a pair of shoes. You got some fresh J's or whatever, you put it on there. Or you put it on a headband or something like that. And you just trotting around. You can't do things like that. What you got on that?
So like I seen a fake Israelite group. One of the members, he had Yahweh in ancient Hebrew writing tattooed on his neck.
He had it tattooed on him?
On his neck.
Okay. Okay, so
2 for 1, huh?
like, for real. So that's just sloggy. That's just all types of disrespectful.
Right.
You going to tattoo the Most High's name on your neck?
Right.
That's wild. That's sloggy. I had to get my composure for a second. But you said this was a fake Israelite group?
Yeah, it's a fake Israelite group.
Well, this is one of the reasons why we say that the ISUPK is the home of the
That's
truth
a
under
fact.
Commander General Yohana, and we are affiliated with no other Israelite group.
That's a fact.
We are not affiliated with them. You got anything, sir?
This verse is not trying to be found right now. This verse is not affiliated with me right now. Hold on. Man. I need my apocrypha because I know where it is because my highlights. Make no.
What you got on, sir?
So like I was gonna say too, like, I mean, the Most High's name has like is because he's a power. There's a power behind.
He's the power.
He's the power. There's power behind his name.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? You don't want to just use it abruptly, like, oh, I'm just, you know what I mean? Hey, how, you know what I mean? Like, that grass green over there. Like, you know what I mean? You want to use it when you actually going through something and you using it as a respect. We got it.
I got it. Got it. Go to Ecclesiasticus 23:9.
Ecclesiasticus 23:9.
Yeah, 23:9. I'll read it. It says, "Accustom not thy mouth to swearing, neither use thyself to the naming of the Holy One." See that? You don't want to use the Most High's name just every 5 seconds.
Right.
Where's the value in that? You see, something with value, like my mom has a china cabinet with, I mean, exotic dishes and cups, or not even cups. What do you call it, man? Glassware or whatever. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something I can't touch.
Right. Right.
You know. Well, go ahead.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I was just looking at this video.
And so, like, that's rarely used. That's only used on occasion, on special occasions. Same thing with the name of the Most High. You only use it on certain situations. So you don't sin. You see? All right, if our people knew the name of the Most High, I mean, they'll be using it on God.
Hey, man.
Oh,
I
man.
swear to God.
Brothers say that all the time. They say that all the time.
You see what I'm saying? On God. God this, God that. You see?
Man.
Imagine if they knew the name of the Most High.
Slaga, if I may, I just had to go back to what you brought up earlier about this brother who had the tattoo of the Most High's name on his neck.
Right.
So first and foremost, we just read that we're supposed to keep.
Well, get that law.
No, I got it right now. It's in the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 28. So we just read that you're supposed to keep Most High commandments, right?
Right.
Okay, so we're going to talk about one of the things you're not supposed to do, because you brought up the tattoo. So in the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 28, it says, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you."
Right.
You getting a tattoo, what are you doing?
Printing yourself. You permanently staining your flesh.
Right. So,
but wait a minute. It say for the dead, huh? So as long as it ain't for the dead, you know what I mean? You good, right? That's what people gonna tell you though.
they gonna get caught.
Nor print any marks.
Right. Right.
See, because again, the heathen which surrounded us, typically they mark themselves for the dead.
Talking about the Hamites?
The Hamites,
Whoever. Slack.
heathenites, they were around doing heathen things. You see, and the Most High was letting us know, okay, you can't do what they do. Don't print any marks on you for the dead. Hell, don't put any marks on you. See, go ahead, Nazar.
It's like, something that popped in my mind. It's probably irrelevant, but like, isn't that like a heathen custom, like a Hamite custom, where they, you know what I mean? Because when you see the movie Black Panther, And Michael B. Jordan was claiming that he put for each person he killed, he put a marking on him, which is why he had the what do you call them?
It's the keloids.
That bubble wrap.
What do you mean bubble wrap?
The bubble wrap body.
Well, yeah, it's but it's like keloids up, and it's like those little bumps all over their skin.
I don't know if that's an actual custom or not, but I just seen it on the movie, so I know that I've seen it before in actual, real life, but I don't know if they do it because of that.
Slugger. I don't know if they. Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. I don't know if they do that because of that specifically.
Right.
But Hamites definitely do that, though.
Right.
That's definitely an African custom.
Right. So definitely don't get the name of the Most High tattooed. God damn.
Damn.
Oh, Slugger, what you got, sis?
I want to say those who do tattoo, the Most High, whatever they probably think it's got honoring the Most High or something, but it's really not. If you see people with Jesus tattooed on and stuff, they probably think they're doing, it's good because it's Jesus, but he said not to tattoo anything on you.
Nothing. What happens when you got a tattoo on your forearm? What happens when you get burned or right there, or you get mud on your arm?
Nah, it's messed up.
You got mud on the Most High's name? Like, come on, man. Go ahead.
It's like, what happens when you die?
Exactly. Because that's going to happen.
That's a good one.
Your body going to decompose. And
that's a good one.
You see, go ahead. So
I understand too with the fake Israelite groups. You know what I'm saying? Anybody follow them, they need to, wherever Israelite group, that's why they got to come to UPK, because anybody that was in that Israelite group that let their brother go do that, you know what I'm saying? Don't know the Bible, don't read the Bible, don't study the Bible, have no breakdowns.
Right.
He should have known. And I think I seen the picture. He was surrounded by his brothers.
Right, yeah.
Like, y'all always telling his brother that, you know what I'm saying? He offensive to the Most High. Like, man, what kind of school you in?
Right.
So you ain't in the truth, that's for sure.
hell nah. like, I'm walking here with it blasted. Man, brother. Man, what the hell?
All types of disrespectful.
Y'all better beat me up. Shoot, I'm joking, but I ain't gonna do nothing like that. That's stupid. You see, I know exactly what you're talking about too. Like I know. So crazy. But don't get the name of the Most High tattooing. Was that the end of that verse?
Okay.
All right. I might just brother appeared. Not that. Grab your sword. You go ahead and state your registry.
Ban Yashar.
Natazak.
Natazak. Ban Yahawada. Ban Yasharala.
And then we repeat.
Natazak. Ban Yahawada. Ban Yasharala.
Yahawah Bashem Yahushua Brakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakatah.
All right. Go on, SWAT. You got the name of God tattooed.
Man.
Go ahead, take Sabbath, take a seat.
That's one.
All right, I'm gonna read the next 7 verses. The last verses we'll go over today. 8, right? It says, Zakawar Ath Yawam Hashabath La Kodashwa Shashath Yamyam Thaibad Wa'aishyath Call Mala Akathka Wayawam Hashabaya Shabath La Yahawah Alahayaka La'a the Aisha or the Aish no the Aisha Call Mala'aka Tha Wa Banak Wa Bathka Ibadka wa amathka, wa bamathka, wa garka, ashar, bashai, rayaka, kaya, shashath, yum, aisha, yahweh, Hashemayim, Wa'ath, Ha'rataza, Hayim, Wa'ath, Kal, Ashar, Bum, Wayanach, Bayawum, Hashabaya, Al, Kun, Barak, Yahweh, Yawum, Hashabath, Waya Kodash Hawa, Kabad, Abiyaka, Wa'ath, Amar, Lama'ika, Lama'ina, it's like it, Ya, Ra, Kawan, Yumika, Al, Ha, Adama, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, La'a, Baratazak, La'a, Thana'a, La'a, Thagana, La'a, Tha'aina, Bara'ika, Aid, Shakur, La'a, Hamad, Bayath, Ra'aika, La'a, Hamad, Ashath, Ra'ain, Wa'ibadwa, Wa'amathwa, Washa Warwa, Rakamarwa, Rakal, Ashar, Lara Ika. All right, go ahead.
Come on. The book of Exodus.
8.
So like
28.
28?
20 and 8.
Oh, 20 in it. The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
Right. The Sabbath day, which is we're remembering it now. When does the Sabbath start?
Friday sundown to Sunday. To Saturday sundown.
Friday sundown, Saturday sundown. Is that going to change next month?
Nope.
No, it don't change. Why do I say that? Because you have people who keep a lunar Sabbath.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? A lunar Sabbath. What the hell is a lunar Sabbath? A lunar Sabbath is basically an idea that you base your Sabbath day on whatever day the new moon landed on that month.
Right.
So say if the new moon begins Monday sundown, then they keep it Monday sundown, Saturday, or Monday sundown, Tuesday sundown for 3 weeks, and then it changes. It's crazy. It's dumb, right? But you gotta be aware of stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? As a brother who teaches, you gotta know. Okay, yeah, let me look into this. Okay, somebody ever come up to me with this, I know exactly how to dismantle it. You see what I'm saying? Sabbath is every 7 days. The cycle doesn't stop. Because you deal with a lunar Sabbath, you'll go 8 days without a Sabbath. You see what I'm saying? It's foolishness, right? But we remember the Sabbath day, and to what?
To keep it holy.
Now we keep the Sabbath day holy. How do you keep the Sabbath day holy? Come to the Sabbath service. I'll show you.
Right.
You see? We're going to face these and throw up prayers in a language you've never heard. But it's the Hebrew. This is the language Christ spoke.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? Abraham. You see? Isaac, Jacob. He spoke Hebrew.
All right.
That right there, that's what they wrote in. That's what they spoke in. You see? Keep reading.
Come on. Verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy works.
Right.
So like it, do all thy work. Verse 10. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right. The 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord. Go ahead, Dr.
Salakia, I just wanted to bring up a point right there. Because these Christian pastors and stuff, they'll tell you that the 7th day is on Sunday. But if you look at any calendar, the week starts on a Sunday. The 7th day is on Saturday.
Right.
So I just wanted to point that out for anybody else who wants to say otherwise.
Well, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? But what does that mean, okay, when it comes to working? Do you know about the Sabbath day? Mm-hmm. Like do's and don'ts?
No. Only thing I don't know specifically like what I'm not supposed to do and all that type of stuff. I just started taking it the day off. What I started doing was instead of working, just going fishing. And but then just recently I got into the.
So you fish?
Oh, hardcore, like hardcore, professional. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Set that up. For real.
I'm thinking about my schedule right now.
Shoot.
Yeah, I was working at a job, and I got it to where I only worked 2 days a week, and every day the day was off, and then I start coming into the truth.
Tell me about fishing.
You want to tell me about fishing?
Tell me a little bit about fishing. What does it take? If I want to be a fisherman, what do I got to do?
It's not everybody ain't got it. I'll tell you the truth. It was a gift. Like I can catch them all. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all really fish, but like
I've never fished.
I've been fishing since I was 2. My grandma took me fishing. Man. Like you know what I mean?
But what does it take? What does fishing take?
I mean,
explain to me. You preparing to go fish?
I mean, you know, whatever you're professional in. You're a professional in anything, in any subject. You know what I mean? Training, you know what I'm saying? Just
do you catch fish right away?
A lot of time, but I'm so, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For a person that don't know it, like let's say I'm coming in here, I'm trying to learn this language.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like trying to teach you how to fish.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, you say fishing takes patience, and
I mean, sure, it takes patience, but more than anything you want to learn takes repetition. You know what I'm saying? It takes understanding, comprehension. You know what I'm saying? When I throw a lure in the water, I'm the lure. Right. You know what I'm saying? I understand, well, what time of day is it? Is the moon affecting the fish? Are they breeding? Are they, you know what I'm saying? What am I trying to catch? How am I targeting? You know what I'm saying? So I 100% comprehend what it is I'm doing on the water.
Let me show you this. Go to Matthew 4:18.
Come on. The book of Matthew, chapter 4.
Let him get there. Let me know when you're there, all right?
Come on.
Matthew 4.
18.
All right, I'm there.
Go ahead.
Come on. The book of Matthew, chapter 4, and verse 18. And Yahushua, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw 2 brethren.
So he saw 2 brothers. Read on.
Simon called Peter.
Simon, who was Peter.
And Andrew, his brother.
Simon and Andrew, or Peter and Andrew. Read on.
Casting a net into the sea.
Casting a what?
Casting a net into the sea.
Read on.
For they were fishers.
What were they?
They were fishers.
What was Peter and Andrew?
Fishers.
Peter and Andrew also who? They became to be disciples. Peter was Christ's right-hand man, right?
Right.
But they began as what?
Fishers.
They were fishers.
Come
Read on.
on. Verse 19.
So they out there fishing.
Right.
Everything you just described, they learned and all that.
Oh yeah.
They did that.
Right.
Read on. They were professionals. That's what they did.
Right.
Read on. Come on. Verse 19. And he saith unto them.
What did Christ, what's your name?
I'm Harold.
What is Christ going to tell Harold? Read on.
Come on. Follow me.
He said, follow me.
And I will make you fishers of men.
You got to make that decision. You can fish for fish.
Right.
But Christ said, follow me. I will make you fishers of men.
Right.
So the same process it takes to fish, Christ is going to use you to fish men. You see that? That's the whole point of being in this truth, is to fish in brothers. You see what I'm saying? Christ, no, for real. When you said that, I automatically thought about that. Yeah. I'm like, damn, that's so heavy. First of all, I want to go fishing. It's so like it. I want to go fishing. Look, me and brother, we talk about going fishing. We've been talking about going fishing since I was a young man. I've never went fishing.
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying?
Like never?
Oh man.
Oh man.
I've never went fishing, but I be fishing though.
Likewise.
Calm. You see what I'm saying?
Calm.
Go ahead, Swat.
Don't feel bad, sir. I ain't never been back to mountain.
Magic Mountain. ain't trash to me. You know what I mean? But the point stands. Follow Christ. Be fishers of men. You learn this truth. You know what I mean? It's good. You know anything about fishing, like you said, it takes consistency, repetition. Nobody coming here knowing that.
Right.
I didn't come here knowing that.
Right.
The alphabet and what's this on my head and Shield of David and but through consistency and not, being serious about it, hey man, you're gonna catch you some fish.
Right. One of the best everything.
See? Now let's go back to Exodus.
Come on. The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
To keep it holy. There's nothing wrong with going fishing on the Sabbath day.
All right.
Don't let them because you got fake Israelites that'll tell you you're not supposed to turn the lights on. You're not supposed to start a fire. Right? You're not supposed to now say you got your own business. If you run your business, don't shout out Crowd Mashak Chicken.
What's going on?
You know what I mean? Don't do it. But that's more for the employer. Like brothers and sisters get caught up in, to do no work, right? But you're not the one making the schedule. If you got to work, the sin is on the employer. You see what I'm saying? You're the employee. You got a house and family to feed. You're gonna not go to work. You see what I'm saying? So, but that's not what that's talking about. Read on.
Come on. Verse 9.
You can enjoy life. They're like fake Israelites and Christians don't want you to enjoy life. You can go fishing. You know what I mean? You can go to the gym. You can go to, library and read. You can cook. See? Go ahead.
Come on. Verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath day. Is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant.
See that? Your manservant nor thy maidservant. That's deep. It's talking about the employees. This is a law for the employer. Read on.
Come on. Nor thy cattle.
Even in, like how you said, even in like dealing with like HR, human resources and jobs, right? You can't work a week. That's illegal. Without a day off. That's illegal. They comprehend where they get that from? The Bible. Because naturally you're gonna exhaust somebody.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're gonna exhaust somebody to death, literally. Read on.
Come on. Nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Go ahead.
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth.
Right.
The sea, and all that is and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day.
Right. Now we know the Lord or the powers, right? What do I mean by that? Created the heavens and the earth in 7 days or 6 days, and on the 7th rested. Go ahead, Natazak.
So like you said, because of the powers.
Okay, read that again. It says,
for in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth.
What does that mean? Crop shot.
So like you said, that in 6 days he did all his works.
Yes, that's true. That's correct. But was it our 6 days?
Nah.
What was it?
It was his 6 days.
Yes. What is his 6 days?
Oh, okay.
The work of the Lord.
True, but time. Go to Peter's.
Right.
What is that? I don't know why I got a weird ass friend request and it got all kinds of.
Yeah. I get that same stuff like
random
all the
ass.
time.
Like I hate stuff like that. That's Satan.
I get that every day. I ain't gonna lie.
Go to 1 Peter.
There'll always be an Ishmaelite.
I used to add people. I used to add people all the time, and you know, like so they can see the truth on their feed type thing. But I'm like, nah, I don't even be on Facebook like that no more.
All right.
Go to go ahead. So
was it 6 days? Was that the 6,000 years? Days.
We're gonna
1,000 years.
We're gonna read it right now. Go to 1 Peter 3:8.
1 Peter.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Con.
Yeah, because
You got it?
I don't have it.
I got
I'm
you.
trying to keep the.
Want to go to pull it or like?
Hmm?
Want to pull it or?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, was it 2 Peter's chapter 3, verse 8?
First Peter's or second?
1 Peter.
Oh, Salakia, 1 Peter's.
No, 2 Peter.
Second?
Yeah, 2 Peter.
You got me second guessing?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 2 Peter's chapter 3, verse 8.
You got it, Karak?
Come. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years.
Right, one day with the Lord is as 1,000 years. Is it literally 1,000 years? No, right? But it's as 1,000 years. Meaning his time, Most High working on a different time than us. That's the overall point. You see? So when Christ and the angels were creating the heavens and the earth, it took our 6 days to us. You see what I'm saying? But in their times, thousands of years.
Oh, God.
Vice versa. It's like it. It was 1,000 years to us, 6 days to them. Does that make sense?
Oh, God.
Like time, the Most High is on a different time than us. Go ahead.
So it's like the Most High kind of like is that same kind of like a workaholic? He never rests, he never sleeps. So I don't know.
The Most High didn't do nothing.
Okay, well he said that he has people doing it for him, but so his whole situation is like continuous work. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like man. Okay, never mind.
No, go ahead. I'm trying to understand.
I just don't know how to formulate it in words.
I guess.
I'm really trying to get the grasp of it, really trying to get an understanding, but never mind.
No, you're right. Okay, go to Genesis 1 and 1 real quick.
Come on.
Genesis 1 and 1. Just to show you.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Right. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. And then you see, God. Who's God? Right? The Most High. Right? Go to verse 26.
Come on. The book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 26.
Uh-huh.
And God said.
What did God say?
Let us make.
Let who?
Let us.
Let us. Hold on. That don't make no damn sense.
Right.
What does that mean, though? See what I'm saying? God, okay, that's like saying, that's what it's saying. God, that's one person, said let us. Who was that?
Organization of people.
That's true.
Yeah.
Go ahead. And that's
I
it.
think that was Christ. He was talking to his son.
Yeah. You on it? Go ahead, Crawford Shot.
So like I was gonna say him and the angels, but he got a point to do different times.
Okay. It was Christ and the angels.
Right.
So like,
See? How do I know that, though? You go to verse 1. Go to verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. That word for God in the Hebrew is what? Mm-mm. But what'd you say?
Power.
Mm-mm. Close. Powers. It's Al-Hayyam. yum at the end of a word makes a word plural. So like, for example, if I say ak, which means brother. If I want to say ak yum, that's brothers. Allah is power. That's from Arabs get it from.
Right.
Allah Hayyum is the powers. That's why it's the power is really it's the powers said, let us. See, that makes more sense. You get what I mean?
Come on.
I just want to touch it because Christ, go to Revelation 3:14.
Come on.
Revelation 3:14, let's see what Christ said. You know what I'm saying? You understand that he's in the volume of the book. Go ahead. It's so like you. Go ahead. Like.
You said that one day is 1,000 years. You know what I'm saying? The 6 days, 6,000, like something like 6,000.
Yeah.
All right, that's just I'm just trying to understand it the way Most High's mind, his mind towards the work. You know what I'm saying? I know he's not out there doing the work, but just his mind for him to do that. That's like, man, that's just. I don't know. I guess
the Most High laid the blueprint out.
Yeah.
The Most High. Okay, you want to get Christianity out of your, not you, in general, out of our minds. You can't imagine an angel trying to build trees and you see what I'm saying? That's not. You know, the Most High is not a wizard.
No, I'm just trying to pick up the mentality of his work ethic.
Whose work ethic?
Not actually doing the work, but just his work ethic to do 1,000 years of work in one day. So you know what I'm saying? That's,
okay.
I just guess my mind is just tripping out like to me because that's great. You know what I'm saying? That's like doing goddamn full body workout in an hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. You know, when they probably take you like 6-7 hours. You know, what I'm
I get what you're saying.
I'm just like that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Just to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But
I get.
I'm just trying to understand the Most High. Like what's his like? See, we do work. Because I'm always like I feel like I never have enough time to do anything. Like he's working like that. What's my work ethic look like to the Most High? You know what I'm saying? Well, like my work is you know what I'm saying? Trash. You know what I'm saying? That I'm trying to feel like. I'm like, man.
I hear you. Yeah, the Most High is the one who laid the blueprint. Christ and the angels just fulfilled the order, right? Go ahead, Luke, Revelation 3:14.
Come on. The book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 14. And unto the angel of the church of the Laodiceans write, these things saith the Amen.
The Amen.
The Amen. The faithful and true.
Witness.
Witness the beginning of the creation of God.
The what?
The witness, witness the beginning of the creation of God.
Mm-hmm.
I know thy works.
That's it. Christ is in the beginning. That's Christ saying that. The beginning. How do I know? Go back to go to John 1:1. John chapter 1 verse 1. Keep in mind Genesis 1:1. Just so you don't think I'm just, saying it. John 1:1.
The book of John chapter 1 and verse 1. In the beginning was the Word.
Mm-hmm.
And the Word was with God.
Mm-hmm.
And the Word was God.
Right. Read on.
Verse 2. The same was in the beginning with God.
Right.
Verse 3. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made.
Now, go back to the first verse. In the beginning was the Word. And in Genesis means beginning. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with what? Christians use this to say the Trinity. That's not what it's talking about. You said organization.
Right.
Which is exactly right. In an organization, you have structure, right? You have let's say, like for example, I used to work at T-Mobile. I was a store rep. I had a shift leader. Then I had an assistant manager. Then I had a manager. Then I had his supervisor. Then I had a district manager. Then I had, go up.
Salagi, if I may, I just want to say that's a chain of command.
Exactly. Right? And then organization. Right? So the Al-Hayam was like, or the powers is like an organization. Right? And it's telling you in the beginning was the word, and the word was with power.
Right.
Right? Read on.
Come on. Verse 2. The same was in. Salagi.
And the word was power. Now, if the manager tells the employee something and it's to be put into effect, how is it allowed to be put into effect? What makes his word meaningful to the employees?
He's the boss.
He's the boss, but where does he get that authority from? His boss.
His boss. Everybody is the boss.
You see what I'm saying? The boss, exactly. The Most High is the boss.
Right.
The angel, Christ and the angels followed the order. Right. That's why it says in the beginning was the word, and the word was with power. That's what God means. You see? And the word was power.
Right.
And that's why it says the word is Christ. And it says the same was in the beginning with the powers. You see? The power. All things were made by him. And without him was not anything made that was made. See? I just want to show that real quick. Because when we go to Exodus, understanding 6 days the Lord created heaven and earth. Yeah, the Most High gets all the credit because it was his design. You see? Like with construction and blueprints, like the people going out there hammering nails, they didn't, you know what I'm saying? They built it, but they didn't build it.
Right.
Go ahead. Go back to Exodus.
Come on.
20 and what?
20 and 8, sir?
No, you had 13. No, you had 12. No, go to 12.
Come on. The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother.
That's simple, right? Honor your mother and father. Well, actually, it's not simple. A lot of brothers feel like because the father wasn't in their life that that's the right to hate them, right?
Right.
No. You grow up. I remember. I know people that used to think like that, and they then had women with a mind to themselves, and now they understand. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand that. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. Mom drove me nuts. I can only imagine, you know, how she treated you. You see what I'm saying? Honor your father. Honor your mother.
Right.
That's the first commandment, promise of life. You see what I'm saying? So even if dad wasn't in your life, mom wouldn't, you know, without them, you wouldn't be here, period. You see? Honor them in that respect. Now, you going to celebrate, come over to the Christmas party? No. That's dishonoring them, if anything. Go ahead, Swatch.
Is that, I'm sorry, but still on the 6 days, 1,000 years. Is that still the speed that he works at now? Is that still the speed of 1,000 years of working one day? Is that still the speed that's...
Okay, you don't want to think of it as 999 years, and then the 1,000th year, that's a day.
Right.
This is talking about a long period of time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? As 1,000 years. So it could be, you know, 1,000 years. Let's say, for argument's sake, 1,000 years. Yeah, he's still the Most High. You see what I'm saying?
So how do we keep up with that?
We don't.
So it's behind.
No, we don't keep up with that. You can't. You can't keep up with the Most High. You can't keep up with the Most High. You see what I'm saying?
So I'm saying, so that means like are we running behind like that far behind from what he's already, like, I don't know, I'm trying to understand for the work that we do that yet, you know what I'm saying?
There is no understanding.
Man.
There's the Most High. Okay, why is he named the Most High? Why is his title the Most High? There's no more higher.
Yeah.
He's the Most High. There's no two Most Highs. Who's the most? He's also known in the Bible as what? The Ancient of Days.
Mm-hmm. All right.
If you try to think about where God came from, your head gonna fall off your shoulder.
Yeah. No,
I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but there's no understanding that. He just is. You see what I'm saying? He just is. Right? The scriptures talk about not concerning ourselves with the things higher than us. You see what I'm saying? Like we focus on what we do with our time. Not with the Most High and the Most High's time.
Yeah, because no, I'm saying that because I'm trying to gauge myself and my work ethic in the truth. Because lots of times I like you can say what a normal slavery. If I'm at slavery and I'm doing something, I'm doing a job like I'm driving a forklift. My thing is going to be to like I know people they like speed, they do stuff. I see them crash, hit poles, you know what I'm saying, injure themselves. So it's like when you see that, I slow down and I go as fast as I can without causing injury to myself, anybody around me, or any of the product that I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? Some people they don't give a damn. They just jump in the forklift. I say they crash. I don't want to be that person that crashes. So I slow down and I kind of try to, you know what I'm saying, gradually move up, but my gradual movement made me too slow. So I'm trying to gauge like you know what I'm saying, like where I'm at because right now I'm like, you know what I'm saying, like it probably look like trash, but a lot of people don't understand where your mind is because I don't want to mess up. I don't want to.
Okay, but how are you comparing that to the Most High though?
That's what I'm trying to gauge. Like how you do? Because I hear people always say like in the UPK brothers don't sleep. Like for me to work like that, like I'll probably kill myself because of my disabilities with my health. You know what I'm saying? There's certain rests I'm supposed to be getting that I don't get now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, I'm trying to pick my level up. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, do more. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, I'm real cautious because I don't want to crash and burn. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so, but I don't want that to be, you know what I'm saying? Man, yeah, but it's cool. I'm just trying to get an understanding. Just start thinking what my mom wants to
okay,
think.
I'll put it like this. The Most High, you gotta let the Most High be the Most High. He said, my ways are not your ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember he said?
Yeah, I remember he said that.
No, I'm saying, he said, my ways not your ways. So I can't tell you, I can't tell you. I don't know how time worked with the Most High. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't know. So I wouldn't be able to explain it in detail.
Is there anybody who does know? Or who does, how's that?
That's what I'm saying. He said, my ways are not your ways. Neither are your thoughts my thoughts.
So now that's pertaining to, oh, well, that interested me before looking at that one. Okay, I thought that.
No.
I thought that had a whole different breakdown to it. But
no, I mean, we're talking about how time pertains to him, right?
Yeah.
He said, my ways, that can include how time works for him, are not your ways, right? Neither are my thoughts your thoughts, vice versa. So how I manage things, how I do things, man is not going to be able to do that.
Oh, okay, I thought that just meant like his ways are different from man, like before sin and stuff like that. We had to line to get on his page. That's what I always thought that meant. But
the Most High don't sin.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's it. I was saying when he said that, I was just trying to say, it's cool now.
No, I'm just saying, you don't want to, I'm saying in general, not just what you're talking about, anything. It could be like, I don't know, how fast is a chariot? How fast is a chariot? How fast is an angel? How strong is an angel? Can you measure the go to the Apocrypha. What's that, man? Ezra's. You ever read Ezra's, Sawap? First or second Ezra's?
I haven't.
The same questions you asking, Ezra's asked. The brother Ezra's. So when you go to Ezra's, what is that, man? Let me see. Let me find it real quick. Second Esdras. Hold on 1 second. Go.
Slacker, sir. Could you also compare it when the brothers in like Matthews and Mark were asking Christ like when would be the second coming of the
So now I'm not asking questions like that though. I'm just.
No, I mean like as far as like calculating the time period.
No, you was talking about time, right?
Yeah, right. Now I'm talking about the work ethic for like I know that's an example. You know what I'm saying? The 1,000 years is as to a day. Like somebody who could do. You know what I'm saying? And I said it's 1,000. 7,600. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Years to a day's worth of work. You know what I'm saying? Like to a day. But yes, never mind. It's just I'm sorry. I sidetracked the whole conversation, but I'm man, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
I just my type of work ethic for doing things and just trying to gauge and trying to balance what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It just had me thinking like that on that. Like, how do you? But yeah, never mind. I said sorry.
No, it's all right.
This is. I know what I'm trying to ask. It's not going to. I don't think that's going to answer.
So like, if I may, sir, like Captain Gadalhar, he had did a lesson on like the scripture that said that the end of times will be like in the second woe or the second day, and he was comparing it to like the year 2000, and like how people were thinking that we were false prophets because pretty much in 2000 was supposed to be the end of times or something like that, but he compared it to like what was it, Jonah, where he came and prophesied, and what he prophesied didn't happen at that particular time period, but it happened eventually.
Okay, let's look at 2nd Esdras 5 and 38. Now Esdras is having a conversation with the angel. The angel Uriel, right? One of the top 4 angels, right? Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, by name, right? And let's take a look at what Ezra says, at what he asked the angel, right? So 5 and 38. And I said, let's put some images. Oh no. Okay, damn. That's so like it. Let's look at verse 29. No, 30. That's almost. Okay, 31 for sure. Now, when I had spoken these words, the angel that came to me the night of 4 was sent unto me, and said unto me, Hear me, and I will instruct thee. Hearken to the thing that I will say, and I shall tell thee more. And I said, Speak on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, Thou art sore troubled in mind for Israel's sake. Lovest thou, that people better than he that made them? Right, because Esdras was pleading to the Most High because Israelites, were in captivity, and Esdras is like, man, we're supposed to be this great special people. Why are we in slavery all the time? You see what I'm saying? Right? And it continues on. It says, and I said, No, Lord, but of very grief have I spoken, for my reins pain me every hour, while I labor to comprehend the way of the Most High, and to seek out part of his judgment. See, Esdras was trying to understand the frame of mind of the Most High, right? Verse 35. And the angel said, and he said unto me, Thou canst not. And I said, Wherefore, Lord? Whereto was I born then? Or why was not my mother's womb then my grave, that I might not have seen the travail of Jacob, and the wearisome toil of the stock of Israel? And he said unto me, Number me the things that are not yet come. Gather me together the drops that are scattered abroad. Make me the flowers green again that are withered. Open me the places that are closed, and bring me forth the winds that in them are shut up. Show me the image of a voice. Then will I declare to thee the thing that thou laborest to know. You see what the angel told Esdras? He said, show me the image of a voice. Turn dead grass alive again. Make it green. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, not from what I'm trying to
No, it's fine. Because what I got from what you were saying was, based on what you said was, I'm trying to understand how the Most High do, so I can apply that to myself. His work ethic. Like, was he moving in a pace, or that's what you were saying, right?
Okay, then let me put out this. How does General Yohana, you know what I'm saying, set up the work that he does? How does he, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does he, as being the same type of man I'm in, like how does he, man, I know he has different parts helping him and stuff like that too. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like
work ethic?
Okay, like, do I go all out and just push to go all out, and no matter if I die, no matter if I, you know what I'm saying, what happens to me, you know what I'm saying, no matter if, you know what I'm saying, do I take that, or is there a system to go by to make sure you don't burn and crash, or you don't, you know what I'm saying, or make it,
so you don't burn out? Well, you got to find balance, right? You don't want to.
I'm saying, like, how do you gauge the work level? That's what I'm saying. The 6 days to, the thousands of years to a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just use that as kind of an example. I'm not saying I want to understand. It's not my business to understand the mind of the Most High. I'm saying, like, how do you gauge yourself to work and stay in order to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should have held the question, but
No, it's fine. You got to find balance.
Okay.
Okay, like when you exercise every day?
Yeah, I try to.
Damn. Killed my example. But, okay.
If I was completely healthy, I used to do 7 days a week, 7 hours a day.
Do they recommend it, though?
Yeah, it depends on who you talk to. Some people lazy, they believe you overwork muscles. Some people do what they call over, and they get better results.
Right.
Like, people like C.T. Fletcher, and then you got Richard Simmons sweat to the 80s.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So,
all right, let me ask you this.
Who you are.
Are you supposed to wash your hair every day?
Some people say you do, some people say you don't.
Okay, you're not supposed to.
So,
you see what I'm saying?
I just wanted to make a quick statement on that. Yeah, actually, you're not supposed to wash your hair every day, because so what shampoo does, it strips all the natural oils out of your hair. So you're recommended to only wash your hair depending on what kind of work you're doing. Like if you're doing like construction, like you brought, like, you know, when you work out, you know, you sweating, you know, you in there, all that's gonna build up in your hair. So you know, you wash it. You're washing it shampoo wise. Recommended 1 to 2 times a week, because it will dry out your hair. You're supposed to be moisturized the whole time, but that's just, you know. But kind of giving the example that you're saying, like if you do it every single day, your hair gonna turn brittle.
Exactly. Now let me ask you, how many wives can I have?
Many as you want.
As many as I want, right? But should I go get 20 women?
If you want that.
If I want that, but should I get it if I can handle it?
If you can handle it, yeah.
But then, if I can't handle it, I shouldn't, right?
No, hell no.
So what would that be? No balance. You gotta find that balance. How hard should I go? When should I go hard? You gotta find your pace. You see what I'm saying? You gotta find your balance. Like fishing, right? I don't know nothing about fishing, but say I go fishing, and where you go fishing at?
Lake Paris most of the time nowadays.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Is it like large body of water?
Yeah.
Do you go fishing in the same spot each time?
After I learn what's going on, I get the fish tuned in where I go in 2-3 hours, kill them, and get off the water.
Okay, but I imagine in like an area, like I imagine you go to different spots, right?
Yeah, I gotta move where the fish move. These don't last for a little while. Let's say they may be here for a month. They'll leave. I gotta go find them again and find another. You know.
That's balance.
Right.
If you're just in that one spot, eventually the fish will be like, hell no, he keep catching us there. They got Earl last week, not me. You see? But it's like, I mean,
so do what you can handle, is what you're saying?
Yeah, do what you do.
And be good with that.
And be content.
Let nobody take you out of that.
Nah, be content.
It would be wrong for somebody to try to take you out of that position, right?
Yeah, I mean, who am I to be like, if I just came up to you and be like, Swap, give me 500 push-ups because I could do 500 push-ups. You know what I mean? Like, we two totally different brothers. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know, a brother speaks Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. He tell me to say something in Spanish. How the hell am I supposed to do that?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That don't make no damn sense. So, I mean, if I'm understanding you, I would just find your balance. Find your balance and whatever. Everything. Because go to Proverbs. What is that? 11:29? Right? This is why. The Bible says you're supposed to, the scripture says, Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself to be approved. So you're supposed to, I'm supposed to study. The Bible also says, much studying is weariness of the flesh. You sit there and read all day, man. I mean, you're going to fry your brain. Yeah, you ain't going to perceive what you're reading. You're just going to be looking at, this is going to get blurry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's real. That's real. That's like, man, that's crazy because like that's the way I've been bred for a long time to be extraordinary. So what normal people can't do, you have to teach that to be somebody. Like my you know what I'm saying? So it's like now
I get what you're saying.
No, I get what you're saying. Listen to this though. Proverbs 11:1. Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs.
Let's fix it. Proverbs 1.
Yeah, I'm
11:1.
I got it right here. So the book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 1. A false balance.
A false what?
A false balance.
A false balance. Read on.
Is abomination to the Lord.
Is abomination. So whatever you do, find your balance in it. Yeah, you can have more than one wife, but you keep messing with all these women. Where you serving the Lord at?
No.
You see what I'm saying? You always unclean. You can't come to class. You can't go to camp. Right?
Okay.
What else? I mean, it's so many things that work.
Yeah. Slaki, if I may, I just want to brought up what you brought up, like, you know, just working out, going to the gym, stuff like that. You know, I know you say you used to work out like 7 days a week. And, you know, I know, you know, like sometimes they'll tell you, like these physicians and stuff, you need to give your body time to rest because you'll overwork your muscles. And I mean, that is true because I've seen plenty of brothers who,
that's certain people.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like if you overwork your body can only handle so much. So if you can work out 7 days a week and you can handle that, that's you. Your body can handle it. Mm-hmm. But everybody else, like, I like to go to the gym. Like me personally, I like to go like 5 times a week. You know, that's just me though.
That's his balance.
Yeah, but other people, it sounds crazy, but like they can't do that. Or I see people who overwork themselves. Like there was a dude, I think he was an Edomite anyway, but besides the point, he ran too much. He ran too much, right? What ended up happening was he, you know, like Charlie horses and stuff, but he like hit his calf muscle. I forgot exactly what happened. Long story short, he overworked his calf muscles, and the doctors had to tell him to stop. Like you need to take a break because you're overworking your muscles. He didn't have any balance. He was Edomite. I knew some other, like, you know, track and stuff. I knew like Benjamites and stuff too. Good. It's like, go ahead.
I just want to make a point or something, but I overworked myself. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you what could happen, right? I was so driven. I was driving 1,000 miles a day consecutively for years because I was trying to get out of slavery economically. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm toe up.
You said you were driving?
Yeah.
1,000 miles?
1,000 miles a day.
Trying to cheat the game.
Wow.
1,000 miles a day.
A day.
Driving where?
Over the whole world.
What car was you in?
I'm not a car on my truck. I had a trucking company.
Oh, okay. I'm like, damn.
It must have been like a 1995.
A day?
Damn.
I mean,
I would wake up just so you could understand what overworking yourself.
Oh no, absolutely
right, man.
Right. Now, I know what overworking yourself is, but when you have a process where you know how to take care of yourself and you're working, you know, and how to do it. Like say you work at like.
But what if you don't take care of yourself?
Man,
then you can't, right? But that's my point. You learn the balance. Yeah. Like you can drink, right? You can have a beer. You can have some strong, some wine. But what happened if you drink too much?
You might die.
I mean, you're gonna act a damn fool.
Right. Yeah.
Right? You're gonna make a behind out of yourself, right?
Right.
That's because
all the time. That's what I'm saying. If that's the, you know what I'm saying.
So what? But okay, this is my point though.
Yeah.
My drinking limit ain't gonna be your drinking limit.
Yeah.
All right.
You see, my balance is gonna be different from yours.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking in general. I'm not speaking. You see, so it's just balance. Whatever you in your life, find balance. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to drink like Christ.
You know what I mean? So you find your balance. So, I mean, but that pretty much took the time for the class. Then you go to Exodus. You just read Exodus 20. You learn about the foundation of law, statutes, commandments. Then, of course, there's the dietary law. You know what not to eat and things like that.
Right.
Trying to refine those. You know what I'm saying? I've read them. You know what I'm saying? I know you can eat grasshoppers. You know what I'm saying? I know you're not supposed to eat.
Salakia, I was just gonna say, read it's the book of Leviticus. It's pretty much you're gonna see everything that you can and can't eat. Like just to give you some examples, I know you know probably the most common one, pork. You're not supposed to eat pork.
Right.
You're not supposed to eat reptiles.
Right. Yeah.
You're not supposed to eat shrimp. If it doesn't have Salakia, I'm roughly paraphrasing, but if it doesn't have all three, which is fins, scales, and gills, it has to have all three. You can eat that, but if it doesn't, you can't eat it. Like tuna, you can't eat tuna because tuna doesn't have scales. Catfish doesn't have. Yeah, they don't have. Catfish doesn't have scales.
Fins and scales.
Swordfish. So some people get a little confused with this. When they're born, they have scales, but an adult, a swordfish or marlin or whatever, they don't have scales.
Let me ask you this: you're a fisherman, right? What's the significance of a fish having fins and scales versus one that doesn't?
I personally don't see a difference.
Okay.
Outside the fact that it's slippery.
It's slippery. What, a fish that don't have it?
Fish don't have
Because it's both sides trying to help you out.
Yeah,
I'm trying to look. You tell me, because the only thing I can tell is it's slippery. You know what I mean?
You look
I don't know about the exterior, but I know
the tuna. I mean, my first job when I was 18 was cleaning tuna all day. They definitely got scales. So they might be little or something.
They're little.
So that tuna not.
So when Moses got it, it was like, okay, you look at it, he declared it unclean. Because
tuna.
You got to look, tuna.
Can't prove all things, bro. Please.
We're gonna have to pull it up. I ain't got a tuna right here.
No, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
And so like if I may too, like do like tilapia or something like that, like do they eat dead carcasses in the ocean?
No, tilapia is actually a very healthy fish in wild.
But so it's like it's in their diet too, like what they consume.
Well, there's a problem with tilapia though, and I actually argued with people.
There's a problem with tilapia.
There's a problem.
It's a mangrove.
Man, I don't even want to entertain this conversation.
Hey, I'm just putting you on.
You better hear this truth.
Nah, go ahead. I'm listening.
You better hear this truth.
You go to
okay?
That was a joke. I want to know.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
A tilapia in the wild, there's nothing wrong with it. But the tilapia that we eat are raised on feces. Okay, they're literally the tilapia that you're getting in your store. Mm-hmm. They're farm raised and they're used as a tool to digest. Like like if you want an unpolluted area, you know what I'm saying? Like if you wanted to add bacteria to your septic system to get it to clean out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what they're using the tilapia for, to eat waste.
I mean,
I'll tell you the truth.
Because salmon is lawful also, but they're genetically modifying it.
I don't
it's
believe
it's the way they live though. Like, right. You know what I mean?
It's not the fish itself. The fish itself from the wild, or if you raise it correctly, I don't believe there's any problem.
Right.
But if you research what they're using tilapia for, they're breeding them to put them into waste, and they eat waste.
I mean, but if you research how chicken is raised these days too, like.
Sure.
Chicken is horrible. Like chicken, they're traumatized before they die.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like I got some chickens, okay. And one question I want to ask is chicken a lawful thing to eat? Because I've heard a little bit different things. But a chicken, he nasty. Now, how I'm saying is I'm asking because I have some chickens in my own opinion of him. It's not, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about. I'm talking about my chickens is nasty. You understand? Like my goats is clean. Like when they poo, it's like bloop, 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 bloop. The
Mhm.
world is a better place. My
Right.
chicken, when he poo, it's like, You know what I mean? Like, he nasty, he throw up, he keep throwing up. You know what I mean? The chicken.
You better check on your chicken.
Yeah. But we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna disown the chicken.
Chicken.
I'm just
Chicken
trying to
alone.
ask for real because I'm like, okay, you could notice I mean, I don't know if this chicken is clean or unclean biblically. What I'm saying is, I'm watching how this chicken live. He throw up. You understand what I'm saying? All of them. You know, I done had a bunch of them now. They're such a nasty creature. When they poo, like if a chicken was to poo right, okay, you would be like, you understand what I'm saying?
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
I've never Googled that.
Yeah, they shoot it like
That's
it's like
what I'm
Yeah,
But I'll tell you this much. It's not unlawful.
Yeah,
Now,
Okay, I can dig it.
Now-
we're not gonna do that.
okay.
Leave him alone.
Salakia,
But go ahead.
we got time?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want. I know you was asking about the fish.
No.
We just wanted to show you real quick. So,
Okay.
the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 9. Just let me know when you get there.
I got it.
You
Right
got it?
on.
I just want to make sure he gets there.
Leviticus
Chapter 11,
11,
verse 9.
All right.
Okay, you there? Go ahead.
Okay, so the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters,